For thousands of centuries, agriculture has been an integral part of the expansion of the human population. From Egyptian farmers growing wheat in 8000 BC to mighty Persians attacking them for more food, we as humans have managed to survive this far through agriculture. However, on November the 15th, 2022, the clock began to start ticking backward because the global population had now reached 8 billion people. That is 8 billion people with one common crucial daily need: food. With the dawn of the 21st century, the global agricultural sector, growing rapidly, has a staggering turnover of $12.5 trillion per annum. However, it is faced with several challenges, the most crucial of which involves guaranteeing sufficient, nutritious and safe food for the masses, and achieving that is by no means easy. The agricultural supply chain, in particular, is steadily becoming overstretched, with its inefficiencies costing the economy nearly $400 billion every year. According to the United Nations estimates, the food that is lost and wasted could feed 1.26 billion hungry people every year. That is more than 1/8 of the world's population. The sheer amount of waste incurred here is inexcusable, especially considering the world's growing population. With more mouths to feed, it is becoming increasingly important to cater to farms and those with the skills to manage them, whether through financing or other means. Therefore, solutions must be found or implemented to streamline agricultural processes if we are to maintain a healthy standard of living for the average individual and ensure that as many of these 8 billion people have regular access to food as well. Problems agricultural entities face. There are many challenges facing the agricultural industry, all of which affects consumers, farmers and firms alike. In the current state, it is an immense challenge to facilitate individuals and institutions to fund the capital requirements of the producers, which include farmers, manufacturers and other individuals. Supply chain. The supply chain challenges are especially significant since it tends to be quite complex, where even a single issue gone wrong can affect an entire procedure. Many problems can and do arise, requiring the careful management of resources and record keeping. This also drives home the point that disruptions within agricultural supply chains tend to be much more apparent and vital compared to supply chains in other industries. On the one hand, we might face a shortage in one place, while on the other, we might have food rotting in containers in other parts of the world. Not to mention the sheer number of intermediaries that permeate the industry, increasing the points of vulnerability, which in turn increases the chances for fraud. Many intermediaries can also slow down supply chain procedures, such as those involving traceability, for example. In 2006, an incident took place in the United States where a batch of spinach that contained E. coli was sent to 26 states, where it infected 205 people, out of whom 3 died. However, what was remarkable here was the fact that it took over 3 weeks to identify the source of the infection. All of this represents a cost that every party involved has to bear, including farmers, firms, consumers, and in this case, the families of the people who died. Development of new supply chains is essential to meet the demands of today, tomorrow, and the future, to improve demand forecasting and reduce carbon footprints by streamlining processes and providing real-time data insights. Using artificial intelligence and machine learning is just not being utilized enough. Financing. In addition to supply chain problems, issues regarding a lack of finance are also evident. For instance, due to the recent pandemic, producers suffered shortages of vital raw materials, including glyphosate and essential amino acids, which are crucial for livestock feed and herbicides. This also added to farmers' concerns about a lack of proper equipment maintenance during harvest season, which in turn was caused by a significant shortage of spare parts. If farmers had access to proper financing, such problems could have been mitigated or avoided altogether. Not only that, but access to proper financing would also help cater to the needs of a rising global population, in that farmers would be better equipped to handle the increases in demand. This is precisely where blockchain technology comes into the mix. While the technology is usually associated with Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, its applications can be relevant and applied to almost any other industry, particularly agriculture. Blockchain. What is it and how can it help? Put simply, a blockchain is a ledger distributed across the various nodes within a network. A node is a location. This ledger can encompass any textual information, and its distributive nature ensures a tamper-proof record that cannot be erased or manipulated. This tamper-proof record can have massive implications on providing finance and within supply chains, and it is no surprise why. Through blockchain, banks and private financiers will be able to lend money to farmers with less risk and fees involved. Digital assets of their produce, information stored about their farming practices, their income, and much more will be able to be traced back to their origin, making it easier to provide finance and receive payment at the same time. Blockchain adoption is usually followed by fewer intermediaries. This can result in fewer transactional costs, which can then be passed on in the form of lower interest rates. Also, when applying for a loan, there are KYC requirements, and providing proper documents can be another source of inconvenience for farmers or consumers. Here, blockchain can help create a virtual digital biometric identity for them, which is stored securely and can then be accessed by financial entities. This would significantly ease such procedures and decrease manual intervention, all of which can be very convenient for institutions and farmers alike. Creditworthiness can be easily proven through the blockchain, which can store multiple financial transactions, land records, and other documents that financial institutions can verify. Small farm owners can also potentially find investors and improve their businesses with the help of initial coin offerings, or ICOs. An ICO allows for the creation of a reality from ideas through investment, without the need for additional legal expenses or hiring a lawyer. The funds raised from the ICO are then used to develop the project or business. Furthermore, blockchain could bring much needed automation via smart contracts. With smart contracts, contracts between borrowers and lenders can be generated and digitally recorded on the blockchain, with terms and conditions increasing transparency on both ends and guaranteeing efficient repayment of loans. Hence, with blockchain, the barriers to entry for financing are significantly reduced, and farmers can have easy access to the funds they may require. As for the entire supply chain, uploading it to the blockchain will remove many intermediaries from the process, since record keeping will be simplified and more streamlined. Retail giants are beginning to utilize blockchain to track certain agricultural goods origins, mainly because the time taken to track these are substantially reduced. At one point, it would have taken Walmart an entire week to track their mango's provenance. But after adopting blockchain, that changed completely, taking only 2 seconds. Again, fewer intermediaries also result in fewer administrative costs, which can be passed on in the form of lower prices, benefiting every party involved, such as consumers, farmers, and firms. Then there is a possibility for more transparency, especially if it is a public blockchain. Because of this, producers will find establishing trustworthy relationships with their consumers easier. The same can be true for building up their reputation as well. So with blockchain utilization in supply chains, you have fewer intermediaries, better traceability, more expedited processes, greater transparency and accountability, all with fewer administrative costs. Smart farming models based on IoT, Internet of Things, and blockchain. Several smart farming models can be implemented using IoT and blockchain technology, including precision agriculture. IoT-enabled devices can monitor soil moisture, temperature, and nutrient levels, allowing farmers to decide when to water and fertilize crops. In addition, the use of blockchain can ensure the accuracy of the data and provide secure and transparent tracking of crop growth and production. Livestock monitoring. IoT sensors can be used to monitor the health and well-being of livestock in real time, with the use of blockchain technology, ensuring the authenticity and traceability of the data. QR code labels on food products can provide detailed information about the product's history, allowing for quick and easy tracing of food products in the event of a recall or contamination, reducing the risk of foodborne illness and preventing the sale of counterfeit food products and protecting consumers. A combination of IoT, artificial intelligence technology, and blockchain can provide a secure storage system for information about livestock, crops, and other aspects of agriculture, while delivering tremendous potential to improve harvests and yields. Now, with all these incredible potential solutions, how can blockchain technology tackle all of these from one place? For this, we introduce AradChain. Located in Dubai's Silicon Oasis, the tech capital of the Middle East, we are creating a blockchain network that will provide access to finance by combining it with various agricultural inputs, advisory services, and market access from manufacturers, farmers, and others. Moreover, our services will include utilizing a data-driven approach that is agriculturally relevant in assessing risks and returns, so that bespoke funding schemes are developed for small to medium-sized farmers and funders. Provide access to quality input to agri-input retailers with a fully comprehensive solution for every supply need, including multiple channels, and allowing them access to the best input for farmers and manufacturers from their local shops. Agricultural insurance. In addition, we aim to integrate agricultural insurance with IoT and blockchain to help mitigate risk by enabling more accurate assessments of crop yields and weather patterns, providing a more secure and transparent system for agricultural insurance. We will do this by incorporating improved index insurance with timely and automated payments based on weather data and smart Oracle integration of weather and other data sources. Improve market access for farmers via the AradChain blockchain-powered supply chain network, providing supply chain solutions to our stakeholders by ensuring quality, by aggregating fresh produce, simple payment terms, logistical support, and granting access to competitive prices while factoring in every relevant cost and expense. Moreover, we will work with various parties like exporters, retailers, and wholesalers to ensure that they have constant access to these without needing to deal with numerous intermediaries. Our blockchain network is designed to empower various stakeholders, each playing a unique role within the AradChain ecosystem. Farmers, manufacturers, and others we prioritize working with will be encouraged to improve their livelihoods through our services. Coupled with finance, they will have access to all the right markets and advice. Financial institutions, funders, and lenders will be able to securely and transparently provide finance for micro, small, and medium enterprises, including farmers, traders, input retailers, and other businesses using our blockchain network. Through our credit scoring algorithms, our funders, which include banks, microfinance institutions, insurance companies, investment groups, endowment funds, and cooperatives, can quickly identify customer viability. If approved, our systems will instantly transfer the funds. Moreover, we will work alongside these micro, small and medium enterprises to provide training, advisory and data collection, ensuring they are profitable and able to repay funds on time. Agri-input retailers will have access to high quality goods and services, allowing them to serve their farmers better and expand their businesses using AradChain's custom blockchain technology. Our services will encompass agri-inputs of exceptional variety and quality, financial access, promotion of farmers so that they are highly visible and accessible within the AradChain ecosystem while having a solid presence and remaining motivated, artificial intelligence and automated supply chain management systems using various technologies such as predictive analytics and optimization algorithms to make decisions in demand planning, supply planning, inventory optimization and execution. Incorporate machine learning, allowing AradChain to learn from data and improve performance over time, to analyze large amounts of data in the supply chain, identify patterns and relationships, and make predictions about future performance. This will lead to improved efficiency, cost savings, and better overall performance across functions in the supply chain. We will build the blockchain's largest demand-driven, organized, and tech-enabled supply chain of fresh agricultural produce. AradChain will connect farmers, manufacturers, and individuals directly with buyers, creating the most extensive agricultural digital ecosystem on the planet, for the planet. AradChain, the next agricultural revolution.